going on, all my gamers, all my Genshin gamers? So, chat, I haven't actually read this. I knew that this had came out. This is a Kaylee Mills, another, this is another post that she made. I'd seen Hero Hey made a video about it, so I figured I would come in and look at it myself and try to figure out what's going on. I imagine it's gonna go exactly the way you think, chat, so buckle up. But, I always come in here and I gotta, at this point, chat, Genshin is my game. You're gonna have to go through me if these VAs want to come back in here, and I'm not letting them in, chat. I ain't letting them slide. They want to do this. I'm gonna farm them. We're gonna farm them and let them know that we no longer mess with them, or we no longer want their lies. So, top to bottom, let's go. There seems to be a lot of misunderstanding about why actors are either striking, not working, or choosing to go in. Who's confused? We know why. This isn't we're not I don't think you realize we're not confused. Anyways, I'm not posting this to give my opinion, only to share facts with you based on multiple conversations I've had with several of my fellow actors. You know what? Let's hear her out. Let's see what this is all about. First of all, the dictionary definition of a Christ. Okay, here we go. The dictionary definition of a strike is as follows: a refusal to work organized by a body of employees as a form of protest, typically an attempt to gain concession or concessions from their employer. Sure, why not? In other words, both the current SAG strike and any unrelated collective refusal to work are technically strikes. For the sake of clarity, however, I will refer to SAG strike as strike and anything else as withholding of work. Well, here's the thing, right? We no longer want to call it a strike just because you guys don't want to come into work because you want to, you just want to do whatever and get more money and try to make this game a union game, chat, or not even chat, you guys. These voice actors need to realize that we no longer care, nor do we want this to go down, nor do we want this to be a part of SAG. I cannot tell you, chat, what even is the point of still trying to be on the side of SAG? Kaylee, they cannot be paying your medical bills. Bro, do you make enough to have medical? I know a lot of people aren't. That's why they don't go union. I'm just saying, with more jobs that are not union, it just seems like these people are the SAG's lapdog, and they're not even a good owner. You're being a lapdog for Michael Vick. Chat, look that up. You'll figure that out for any of those people who are too young to know what that reference is. Anyways. Let's also discuss SAG's Global Rule 1 briefly. Actors who are part of the union are not supposed to work on non-union games. However, 80% of work is non-union, and SAG has generally turned a blind eye to this. I don't even know why this is a Global Rule 1. I guess it's just because it's not SAG-AFTRA doesn't just represent, what's the word? They don't just represent voice actors, so that's probably why. Anyways. Understanding that we need to pay rent and eat. They don't like it. It hurts our collective bargaining power, but they have tolerated it. That can change during the strike when we need the most strength to bargain. Does SAG-AFTRA pay your bills if you go to strike? I'm just asking, dude. You guys seem to want to really, really put out for this union. I'm just asking the questions that need to be asked. I don't know. Anyways. Now I've seen a lot of speculation by fans about why actors are not going in. We're not speculating, we know why. Some of them are close to correct. Many are outright wrong. We just don't want to work and get paid. Really? I've never even seen anyone say that. Whatever. But knowing how big the fandom is, and how big the Hoyoverse fandom is, I assume someone has said it, right? So I don't want to say that. There's got to be at least one person that says it. But none of the guesses are correct about every single person, because the truth is the different actors are withholding work for different reasons. That's right, the actors aren't lying to you. They're all... No, you guys... No, okay, so here's the thing, right? Some of the voice actors were not lying to us. I assume Erica, Venti's VA, wasn't lying to us. Allegra Clark, I'm kind of on the fence about, because I heard how she treated Techie. So it's like, you know, obviously I'm a Takedown fan, chat. It is what it is. But the way that she, like, I seen screenshots of how she talked about him, and they're on Twitter. You can go ahead and look them up. You can find them. Like, she really got on him just for the Robin thing. Like, come on, bro, really? And she told people, you know what? Watch Tectone's video reacting to this. You'll find out, and he goes more in depth into it. But there's voice actors that I do believe, and there's voice actors that I don't believe. The big clique, which is like Kaylee Mills, I almost said Carmen Electra. That's not the right word. I keep forgetting her name. Corinna, and all the other VAs in that little clique. Like, those people are the ones that lie to us, and they've lied to us for a long time. I myself had fallen for that. That's why I have made it basically my mission to go after this at all times, just because, like, of how betrayed I felt and how stupid you guys made me feel. At this point, you guys, like I said, now I'm the card dog for Genshin Impact from these voice actors. So if they're gonna say something, I'm gonna farm them. But yeah, it's not like you guys weren't lying to us. You were lying to us. You just got caught, and now you want to act like you weren't lying to us. Anyways, here are some of the possible reasons actors are withholding work from a non-officially struck game. I don't care, bro. You know what? Let's go through them. Reason 1: actors have asked for AI protections added to. You have AI protections. What? China already gives you AI protections. How much more do you want? I don't understand this. I really don't. Right? AI is added to the existing are asking for AI protections to be added to existing non-union contracts, and the client or studio has refused. I very much don't believe this. Reason 2: SAG actors who previously broke rule on to work on a non-union games are refusing to work during the strike on any non-union game to strengthen the collective bargaining. That's stupid. This sounds like, oh, they were caught breaking global rule 1, so now just to get good faith back with the union, now they're striking on anything just to look more favorable in the union. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Reason 3: SAG or FICOR actors are withholding work until the client agrees to sign the interim agreement and go union, either for healthcare, pension, retirement, legal protection, or most likely all of the above. By the way, Corinna still has not stopped voice acting, so I'm glad. You know, you know what? Maybe you could probably pay their bills when these actors get replaced, right, Corinna? Anyways, reason 4: SAG actors who were comfortable continuing to work regardless may have been warned by SAG about breaking global rule 1. Oh, now you care. Yeah? Yeah, now you care. Okay. Anyways, reason 5: non-union actors are choosing to withhold work in solidarity. If this is you, by the way, if this is you, you probably have a Blue Sky account. That's the way I'm going to say it. You're pretty dumb. I'm not going to lie. I don't understand why you would do this, especially if you're a non-union actor. Bro, your friends will not pay your bills. Why would you stop working in solidarity, right? This, like, the roles are already fragile enough for, you know, with AI coming up and everything. Why would you lose? Whatever. I don't care. Anyways, go ahead. So why are the actors still working? Reason 1: they don't feel like AI protections are required for them and don't feel like it's enough for a threat to stop working, or they feel there's nothing that can protect us at this point. Going on will make no difference. That's probably smart. I don't think this is what the Hoyoverse actors are doing because they have it already. But like I assume we're gonna have. I'm gonna be more accepting to these reasons, right? Like these reasons are actually make sense. Reason 2, money, simple. Life's tough enough that they can't afford to hold out because AI feels like tomorrow's problem and the bills due today, or opportunity feels like it's too big to pass up. That's probably true, yeah. Reason 3, they live in a place like California where there's some semblance of AI protections in the law that feel so. If you're a voice actor, you live in California, you probably have like 2 or 3 jobs. That's not your fault or anything like that. Like, I'm not blaming them or anything like that. It's just, you know, California is a very expensive place to live in. That's not their fault, but you know, it is what it is. These are just the realities of the world, you know. Honestly, shit, they need to have more actors working remote, or not working remote. Sorry, working, or is it remote? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the term is, but you know, working out of their own studio. There are probably even more reasons for each, more nuanced and negative reasons, but these covers the majority of situations. Because the takeaway, this is all so much more nuanced than drama tubers. Hey, that's me. That, I think I count as that, right? Because I've been following this whole strike thing the whole time. I assume that counts as me now. Chat, as the face of Genshin Impact, none of the other top Genshin Impact players are going to talk about it. I will, because I am for the people. I'm the kid. I'm him. They can't stop me. Sorry. I love doing those those promos. This is all so much the disgruntled fans make it out to be. It's really not. Actors are stuck between terrified of the direction of our industry is headed and wanting to work to create to give voice actors voices to your characters you love. The current state of the industry and the fan options is heartbreaking for all of us. I don't believe you. Right? This part, yes. The current state of the industry. I do believe that. Fan opinion? I don't think so, bro. Would you have lied to us if you cared about the opinion of the fans? I don't think so, bro. That's the first thing I do when I go to like my cat, who I love more than everything. I lie to her face just to show her how much I love her. So please have a little faith in us. We love what we do. We want to make the fans happy. We want to work. We're all doing our best. Information. You know what this sounds like? I think convention season is around the corner. I think it has to be, right, chat? Because why else? By the way, this is stupid. I don't know why you put this. At this point, like, I feel like she's really grasping at straws, trying to get the good faith of the community back. I think probably one of her meet and greets probably didn't go well, if I had to guess, right? Oh, look, we have Mujin right here talking about it. There's nothing to explain because at the end of the day, SAG after treats voice actors like expendable toilet paper. More are starting to realize this, and especially after their most recent stunt. So if I had a message for Kaylee Mills, like a genuine message where I'm not memeing and just shit talking her, I would have to say that I don't know what it's gonna take for you to wake up, right? This union doesn't care about you. They care about their actors, sure. They don't care about you guys specifically. The voice actors are like second-class citizens to them, and you're getting treated like it, and it shows. Whether you decide to believe, whether you decide to open your eyes and see that, I can't exactly make you. I don't know how much more clear I can make it, but hopefully you can see it. Like the genie's out of the bottle. None of us are really gonna believe you guys anymore, no matter what you say. It doesn't matter if you get people like Kaiser Neko or Little Karibo on your side. We don't really care. We're just done with the games at this point. If we're gonna play games, we're just gonna go play Genshin and then switch it to Chinese or Japanese or even Korean. We're not doing this anymore. But that's all I wanted to say, chat. Let me know how you guys feel. Comment, like, and subscribe. Become a member. And I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.